Welcome back to the Hivecast. Today we have SuperGamerXD. That's definitely how his name is spelled.
Yo,
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
We also have me.
No, we don't have Rubixle. Who's that? Never heard of him.
Anyways, before we get into the nitty gritty or whatever, let's ask some silly, goofy questions, right, Kings? Why are you an orange blob? Out of everything you could be, you chose to be orange?
I don't know. I was sort of born this way, man. I don't know why you're judging me for this.
I'm not judging. I'm just asking why you
No,
chose
no,
to
like
be a.
I think I'm getting the assumption that like you're judging me.
Rubixle is a very judgy person.
Yeah, I could tell. I could tell.
Now, let's get into the nitty gritty. The Hive, the server that we all play on.
Never heard of it.
Anyways, we all want to know how you got into the Hive Minecraft Bedrock Edition Minecraft server.
The way I got in is pretty generic, okay? I started playing the Hive like a while ago, like 2 to 3 years ago. And like my friends were playing it at school, so like they're like, "Hey, do you want to play?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure." So I just was I was playing the Hive and then I was like, "Oh, so I'm making Minecraft content and it's getting like no views. So what if I just like make videos on the Hive?"
I forget, were you doing like Fortnite content before that? Or what was your content style before?
Yeah. I mean like I used to do like Fortnite mobile, you know. I was like kind of clouded, you know. I'd like have Triz on my like friends list, you know.
No,
Kind
no,
of
no, no,
crazy.
Super. I was not asking for a whole life story.
Yeah, but like, you know, he has like 2 million subscribers, so like if you don't have like 2 million subscribers, like don't talk to me.
Now, we asked why you were an orange blob earlier and you got offended, so I hope you don't get offended with this next question. How'd you get your name? And what does a DX stand for exactly?
I remember sitting there with my mom at like the dining room table, and I was like, "Hey, so can I have a channel?" In like my very high pitched voice, because you know I was like 7 or 8 years
Makes
old,
sense.
and I was like, because I was watching
Mhm.
Stampy and Dan TDM, and I was like, "Yo, I should do this too, because I play games." And I was like, oh, "I play games. I should add gamer in my name." And then somewhere I like added the super along, and I was like, "Wait, there's other super gamers," and I was like, "Dang it." So I just added like 2 random letters at the end and
How does the aging process for a blob work? So it's like, are you like an elder blob now? Like, do you have a blob with like gray
well, I'm
hair?
like I'm young and youthful, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm 94 years old. The average lifespan
How old is your grandpa?
555
Why do you have exact numbers?
because I remember, you know, I'm a good grand.
Did you just come onto this podcast ready? Like, they're gonna ask for my grandpa's age. I need to be prepared.
Dude,
533,
listen,
guys.
man.
It was 555. Not gonna lie.
Oh, I forgot.
See,
My
you already
bad.
forgot.
Rubik's came on unprepared. Yeah. Look at
I
this kid.
literally just got out of the shower, dude.
Let's all make fun of Rubik's.
No, don't make fun of me. Let's make fun of Kings.
No. Okay, but back to YouTube and stuff. You originally started like once you moved to the Hive, you were doing these
Kings,
trolling
no, no, no,
videos.
no, 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 no. According to our plan, I get this question, Kings.
Oh, fine. You get this question.
Kings, shut up. This is my podcast now. Okay, so basically, Super, we want to know why did you move on from your funny, skeppy, trolling Hive Minecraft videos? We want to know.
Well, I didn't. It's just like I have other ideas that are better. So I just like keep doing the ones that are better than like the trolling ideas because like they do better.
Okay, but like, hear me out. 50 kids, one Bedrock box, Bad Boy Halo.
1K views.
I have a really good idea. What if you just roll 24 hours of footage of just everyone standing still in the Hive Hub? I think that'll go like semi-viral, right?
Watch time would be insane.
I know, right? Literally goaded.
At least like 20 minutes, you know. I should make it like sleep sounds too, so it's like Hive ASMR.
I don't think there is
Oh.
a Hive ASMR channel, actually.
No, like you go to bed in the Hive, you know.
On top of the Questmaster shop, there's like the bed up there.
Yeah, it's we'll
Don't
call
ask
it
why I
like
know that.
the E-Dater layer, you know, and like
Yeah, I've never been there. Definitely.
Something I've always wanted to know, the Hive Questmaster has 2 beds in his room. Does he have, like, a wife? If so, where's his wife at?
no, it's just for him.
Hold up, hold up. You think the Questmaster might be dating the Sloth?
The sloth?
The murder mystery guy?
This is a very confusing conversation.
No, 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 no. This is important. This is important to the SuperGamerDX lore. We need to know if the Questmaster has a.
I don't think this is I don't think this is that important to my lore. I
No,
don't
no, 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 no. It most surely is. Like, we need to know who the Hive Questmaster is dating. Okay, is he active? Is he single and mingle? Or
No, he's a grandpa.
well, he's not older than your grandpa. Can't tell you that.
No, but listen, like he's probably so old to the point where like that bed is just not being able to be used anymore.
Hive Quest Master guy is actually Santa Claus from Hive.
That makes sense.
They look the same.
It's not like, they could just reuse the model or anything.
No. It's the same person. There's a soul inside of it. It's like an animate object, not inanimate.
It was manifested by Splodger.
Back to some serious stuff. Where do you see your channel and content style going in the next couple of months and stuff?
Honestly, like my goal is like 100,000 subscribers by like 2023-ish.
Based on your Discord status, I would absolutely never guess that.
Yeah, no, you would never guess. But like that's the hope cuz like I have like my content style is probably like going to fit right in with like regular server content. So like when I do hit 100,000 subscribers, like it'll just be like where do I go from there?
Going for 100K subs and no one can stop me.
Yeah.
That is his current status.
I hate to break it to you, Super, but there is one person that can stop you, and her name is Susan Waiki.
How many subscribers does she have?
Wait, you can actually talk to her. She is above 2 million, I think.
No, Susan actually only has 100K. She only has 100K subs.
All right, so let's do this. Let's do this. I'll raise Susan to 200,000 subscribers.
Super, if you oh I'm making a bet right now. Super, if you pass Susan Wojcicki in subscribers in the next by like 2023, I'll give you 750 cookies.
How are you gonna get them all to me?
Blob mail.
You just gotta give me your address and your debit card info.
It's free shipping, but you just need the you see.
Mhm.
Are you planning on getting all of those subscribers with Hive content, or do you think you're going to have to eventually move on?
I think a bit of both. If that makes sense. Like I could do Hive and I could do Java. And I could sort of like blend both. You've seen like Ignacio and stuff. Like he blends both.
Yeah.
Like I could just do the same thing because both algorithms are just like the same thing now.
What are your thoughts on all the SMP content stuff? Because I mean, that's been blowing up. I don't really see it going that far in the future, just because of how oversaturated it is.
I don't think it's oversaturated. I think like the reason why they do so well is the storytelling. So their retention is like really high. So they get pushed out a lot.
True, because those videos are like way too over edited. I swear.
SMP content, overused, oversaturated, move on. Anyways, let's move on.
Amazing. I mean, personally, I feel like the views are there, but there's just way too many people making the exact same video. I don't want to.
Well, there's a market for it.
I know because it's such a younger audience.
Hold on, wait. Let me actually just make up one. I trap the most rich person on this Minecraft SMP. That's probably a title out there. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, but they do really well right now, at least.
They do, to be fair.
They're a trend.
Not for long.
Well, they can be. Because, like, how long has Parrot been doing this? Let me look this up.
I'm not talking about the lifesteal people in particular, because those people and like Hermitcraft especially, they're going on for a while. But it's just all these new people that are just like hopping on the train and making the same videos.
Yeah, but I think, like, I think it's, like, server content.
I honestly hate it when people make a Minecraft SMP and then invite a whole bunch of people to that Minecraft SMP only for it to die within less than a month.
Overall though, not just with your content, but where do you see Hive content as a whole in the next 6 months? Over the last year, I'd say there's been a couple new niches popping up. I mean, we've had the clips, we've had news, we've had other really short form videos that do really well for some reason. Where do you see that going? Anything new popping up, especially with arcade in the mix?
Well, it's just gonna be in, like, a better place than it is right now. Because, like, some creators think, like, Hive content is, like, actually dying. But all you really have to do is make good videos and just, like, keep evolving your content with, like, every video. And the more you, like, push yourself, like, the more you'll get in, like, the algorithm. Like, if you just have certain people at the top of Hive content, like Ignacio, for example, he started it, and then everybody started to copy him, which was not, like, the move, because people are just trying to copy him. But if you have people that know what they're doing in Hive content, and I think, like, Jakester is a really good example, like, when he does Hive content. stuff could go far. It's just you have to do it right. You know?
Yeah. Especially not copying, with the news niche, yeah, that definitely didn't get oversaturated.
Yeah, there's too much copying and like people are trying to just be other people and it's like just be your own thing.
Especially with, like, the trend Stride came up with. Well, he didn't really come up with it, but, like, on the Hive, he was the first to introduce, like, "These 7 cool things on the Hive, blah, blah, blah," and then in a week, there's, like, at least 15 videos from, like, 15 different people.
Yeah, because people are they're just trying to replicate the success, but like it never works.
I won't lie with you. When I was doing like my shorter form content or whatever, I would usually always like search up the same keywords because I wanted to see myself pop up on the search terms. But then I saw like at least like 2 or 3 other people that made the exact same video as me and like the same thumbnail and everything, but got like 200 views. I think if you're gonna replicate something, just don't.
Or you gotta do it better.
Yeah, if you're gonna die, just don't, right? That same concept.
I don't think it's the same concept.
No, 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 it is. No, no, no. We're not discussing this. It
That
is.
might be why your grandpa is 555 years old. He grasped that concept.
Exactly.
Exactly. Anyways, we're on to some funny, silly, goofy, odd questions, Super. Are you ready?
Go for it.
What is your favorite Hive costume that is currently available on the Hive server that you have?
Okay. There are two. Okay.
No, no, no. I said one.
No. First place, Whippy. Okay. The classic.
Okay, I actually agree with you. You can have two now.
The second one, in my opinion, is the Moai one. That one is it just has a giant head, you know?
So it's overrated.
Listen, it is, but it's great.
For those of you who don't know, that was, like, the stone statue, like, one for the Quest Master skin, like, a couple months ago, I think.
I feel like the what's his name? The Globy guy. He's pretty cool. I like that one.
The Globy guy?
Yeah, the it's like one of the new ones they released.
Oh,
If Kings is good at editing, he can pop up a picture of it on
Shut
screen.
up, I am not doing that. But, what's your favorite pet of the couple available too?
The Rock.
The Rock, yeah.
Yeah. Also, Kings, try not to take over my spotlight. Onto a topic that I really don't know much about. I don't know why Kings put this on here, but I think he did because he was being goofy or whatever. What's your favorite sport? Personally, I have
See,
none.
You see, that's bait. That is straight up bait. Because Kings and I both like hockey. So, you know, he's just trying to bash on my team, but in reality, like I could care less.
Mhm,
Like
mhm.
listen, man.
Yeah, mhm, like, at the beginning of the year, you're like, I remember clear as day, you're like, "Oh, yes, I think Flyers have a pretty good shot in getting to the playoffs this year."
Well, they were meant to. And then, you know, they just fell apart.
And then they just didn't. They
You
just
know,
didn't.
but like listen. Like Gritty is our therapist, and that's all we need.
To be fair, you guys do have the best mascot.
Like it doesn't even come close. He's the best mascot.
It really doesn't.
The best hockey team, in my personal opinion, right? The Maple Leafs.
They have not won.
A game 7 or, like, a playoff series.
They have literally they are in more poverty than my franchises.
Another one that I like too, the Seattle Kraken.
I like them too, it's just they kinda suck, I'm not gonna lie. They didn't quite pull a Vegas.
The Detroit Lions are a pretty good hockey team.
That's a football team. Arcade did just get announced. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, Bridge is now coming, and there might be a duels in the hub. You made a video on duels a while ago. See, look, I did my research. I'm such a good boy.
Like my thoughts on just arcade in general, or just like
Yes. Good, bad, ugly, increasing player base.
I think it's gonna be really good. Honestly, it's necessary.
Some insightful comments right there. Do you think duels is gonna create a toxic environment for the community, or do you think it's actually gonna help with PvP?
There's already a toxic environment for the community.
People want to know what SuperGamerDX's favorite chicken nugget type is. Like, does he like the Dino Nuggies? Does he like the McNuggets? Does he like those weird Walmart Great Value
Dinosaur chicken
McNuggets?
nuggets.
Like, okay, he's cultured. Do you ever just like bite off the head of the Dino Nuggies and then you like murder them and you're like, ha, I killed them?
Not intentionally.
I do that to the gummy bears.
What I like to do with like animal crackers or any like animal shaped thing is I like to cut off all their limbs with my mouth.
Like, I think this is a red flag, guys.
I cut off all their limbs, so all that's left is their torso, and then
I'd be lying if I said I never did that.
exactly. Everyone's done it at one point.
There's some major red flags coming from the both of you.
Super just like he takes a gummy bear and he just like eats around the head.
Bro, he's like a vegan. He sees a gummy bear and he's like, "Bro, that's a bear."
Like, I don't, like, deliberately eat any part of a dinosaur chicken nugget. I just eat it. Why are you, like, deliberately, like
You have to eat the head first, then the tail, then the legs.
No, you're deliberately, like, mutilating the dinosaur chicken nugget.
My dad just came home, bro. He got chocolate milk. I had to send him back to get regular milk, dude. I can't have chocolate milk with my Fruity Pebbles.
That sounds like a really healthy breakfast.
14 years, and you get the wrong kind of milk. Like, what's wrong with you? You had all that time to figure it out. I wonder what happened.
All right. So a long time ago, Super, we're dating back to last summer.
Yeah.
The days of last summer. The Hive announced some great timing right after the Galaxy tournament. They announced that they could be starting to work on a $10,000 tournament. Do you see that happening? And how do you think that's actually going to go?
I don't see that happening. I mean, I can see them hosting a tournament. Like, if they were to host it, though, I'm sure it would be, like, pretty good. You know, it would be a Hive-hosted tournament.
Do you think there would be community members involved, or do you think it would just be content creator only?
Yeah.
And how many slots?
I think it would be best if you get content creators involved with the making of it.
How many slots do you think would be good?
See, that's tough because there's like a lot. It really like depends on how in depth they want to go at the tournament. Fortnite, for example, like did like the weekly thing. Like they could do like a weekly thing.
I think if there were going to be a $10,000 Hive tournament, I think they would do it like the Galaxy tournament where they would put people into like different brackets for like certain things. But I feel like Hive doesn't want to do a tournament right now because I think they realize that all of like there's only like 2 or 3 games that could actually be like in a tournament.
Well, on top of that, you have the funding, right?
QB alone could fund it. I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, I don't think Hive is lacking funding.
But there was only how many QBs that sold?
I think I calculated it, and it was like a net gain of around like 20,000,
How much was one QB?
like $30.
$30? Okay, let's do some math.
Okay, enough on sale prices of a marketable plushie, guys.
All right, Super. We were having a discussion the other day about Minecraft Championship, and are they going to be including Bedrock creators in future events? Do you think that's a good idea for them? Because there was a whole argument the other day where it was like they're only including the same people over and over and over again, and they're not really introducing new people. What are your thoughts on
Well,
that?
yeah, it would be a good thing if they got like Bedrock creators involved, but I think the problem is like the Java community is just so repulsed by Bedrock. You know, they're just
That's so
like
true.
ew, Bedrock, you have to pay for everything because when it like to be fair, when it came out, that's like what it was, but it's not that anymore, really. Like the only thing I could like see it being a cash grab at this point is like servers like Pixel Paradise. Like when that launched, that really hurt Bedrock's reputation.
True, true. It did get a lot of good views though for a bunch of people.
Yeah, but that's exactly the problem. Like it got so many views and it just like ruined Bedrock. Like
Yeah.
the reputation of it.
One thing I'd like to add on like MCC and stuff, right? There's like one person I would love to see in MCC, and that's IBX Toy Cat.
It would be really good in
If there
that.
is someone that would, yeah, if there's someone that represents Bedrock more than IBX Toy Cat, tell me because I'm waiting.
Yeah, no,
Maybe
he
a
would be
Rage Elixir? I don't know.
no. See, like
Oh,
Really?
Rage Elixir's like in a certain market where he's just like he's not really like appealing to
he's
most
too
of
childish.
like he's
True.
more like childish type stuff, you know? Like I think even if you get like server creators, like I don't want to like brag, but like the Hive has like really good creators at the top, you know? Like what if you got like an Evident or like an Ignacio Blade in the tournament? Like that'd be huge.
Playing devil's advocate here for a second though, why would a server like Minecraft Championship that is hosted on Java want to invite Bedrock creators? Because for all they know, they only like know how to PvP on Bedrock. I mean, that's probably what some Java people are thinking.
Yeah, but like that's a flawed mindset. Like,
Exactly.
you're limiting yourself to a certain amount of creators on Java when there's such a more broad scope. Like, it's not Minecraft Java championships, it's just Minecraft championships. You could have both. Like, even if they don't do well, like, just to have, like, Bedrock in the tournament itself would be good enough.
You know what? I don't personally, we talk about it like it's like we're like confident it might happen, but in actuality, in reality, I don't think it's
Me
ever
either.
gonna happen. Like I'm just being realistic here.
Unless, like,
All right.
one Bedrock creator completely blows up, but it's
Yeah.
like I wouldn't be surprised if some, like, lifesteal people get in eventually,
No, like
but
King, still, even like example, IBX Toy Cat, like he's like
I don't know if they have the connections to.
who?
Like, I don't think Bedrock creators are connected enough yet.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a, what's it called? An SMP creator on Bedrock who like, I don't know which SMP creators are and are not on Bedrock because you can't really tell based on the server, but I know, like, on Lifesteal, which is Java, they're now connected to some of the people on Dream SMP, so I feel like that is a pathway that could eventually bring a couple Bedrock creators into the scene, but I just don't see much overall happening there.
all right. The only person I see that is connected to any Java creators in the Bedrock community is Ignacio.
Well, I guess you could, by technicality, say potato as well, because
I mean, like, but not like made a video with like he made a video with Wally Bear, and Wally Bear is just like kind of everywhere in like Java community area. And he's friends with a lot of people in Dream SMP as well. So like that's like the closest I think we're ever gonna
Yeah,
get.
but you see, like, Wally Bear was smart in taking the Ignacio collab as well. Yeah, it might just seem like a regular, like, collab because on the surface it is, but, like, it sort of made way to bridge both sides.
Oh, because yeah, so it made more Bedrock viewers watch Wally Bear
Yeah,
as
and
well.
that's, like, what we're seeing right now, you know? Like, now we're seeing Java YouTubers in Bedrock's algorithm and Bedrock YouTubers in Java's algorithm.
Well, let's try and end off on a
Oh,
good
wait,
note,
hold on, I have
right?
one more thing I wanna cover.
Okay.
With streamers, because streamers, I mean, that's something that both Bedrock and Java Edition share. I think you've streamed on both YouTube and Twitch. Like, as of right now, which platform do you find more enjoyable to stream on? Because this is a hot topic right now with some of the current events. Do you prefer Twitch or YouTube for streaming?
This is my personal opinion. I prefer YouTube, and right
Wow.
now, like, a lot of people use Twitch, right? But
Mhm.
in the future, it's definitely gonna be, like, YouTube.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of Twitch creators also getting signed to YouTube, like, we have Sykkuno, we have Ludwig, Valkyrae, so many other people.
Like, you had YouTube Shorts that were, like, the golden child,
Mhm.
and everyone knew streaming was gonna be next, and now you're seeing the transition.
Yeah.
So, once YouTube gets it right, it's over.
I think Twitch is way more enjoyable to stream on. But if I'm looking to grow my community mostly and make more money, I'm gonna just stream on
Yeah,
YouTube.
but that's exactly why YouTube is gonna be better in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Twitch, they were considering changing how, some of the monetization works, so for
Yeah,
subscribers.
they were gonna cut it, right? From, like, 70 to
Mhm.
50.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Twitch is planning or was planning, I don't know if they are still planning, to cut the amount of money creators make from subscriptions from 70%, which is like $3.50, down to 50%, which is like $2.50 per, which is like really bad. Because what is YouTube? Is it still like 70/30, if that?
I don't remember off the top of my head, honestly.
And I believe YouTube was even thinking of starting up a way to gift off memberships.
They're already, like, getting the ball rolling. Like, once they just
Yeah.
take Twitch's features, like, everyone's just gonna go to YouTube. Like
Yeah, I think we have covered a lot on this podcast, but I think that is all. Subscribe and see ya.